Did you know that the majority of consumers now prefer AI chatbots over traditional search? Welcome to our first digital marketing update of 2026. I'm Conlon with Ignite Visibility, and if you're new here or just need a refresher, we're a premier digital marketing agency and we drop these news recaps every Friday to help you stay ahead of the curve. We have a packed update for you today, including the takeaways of this new study, details on the winners and losers of the December core update, and much more. So let's dive right in. Let's start off with what I already teased. The new study on AI and search behavior has revealed some critical insights for 2026. While 60% of consumers say they feel AI delivers better answers, the study highlights exactly why people are leaving traditional search, and it's search fatigue. 40% are frustrated by clicking through too many links, and 37% are sick of seeing too many ads. Another 33% struggle with getting a straight answer. However, traditional search isn't dead. The study found it remains the preferred option for high-stakes topics like health, medical info, and product pricing. What all this means for you is that you really need a dual strategy. Brands who win in 2026 will have a strong presence in both AI results and traditional search results. Another interesting study by eMarketer just dropped on AI maturity, and it gives us a benchmark to see where we stack up against our peers. It turns out 40% of marketers are using AI for social media management, but here's a specific breakdown of how they're using it. 39% use it for marketing automation, 38% use it for customer engagement, and 37% use it for visual design. The takeaway, if you're just using AI to write captions, you're falling behind. You need to be looking at tools that handle automation and engagement at scale. And here's where I have to give a shout out to our own tool here, Rallyo. We developed Rallyo with a strong AI integration specifically to empower brands and teams to amplify their social presence all in one place. So check it out if you don't already use a tool with AI. Next in search news, if your website traffic analytics data looked a little bit weird in late December, here's possibly why. The Google Core update finished on December 29th, and we finally have the data on who got hit. It was a volatile one, and news publishers saw huge swings across Discover and Google News. The losers of this update seem to be the best stuff roundup posts, which now seem to be ranking lower, and broader retailers also lost some visibility too. The winners seem to be specialized retailers, brands with high product authority, and specialized software sites, specifically their landing pages and resource content. This update shows Google is continuing to reward specialization over generalization. So if you rely on best of listicles for your website, you need to audit them, ensure they offer unique value, or they might continue to slide. In advertising news, Google Ads creator partnerships finally received an upgrade with new search management tools many of you have been waiting for. If you're new to the concept, partnership ads allow you to turn a creator's organic video into an ad that runs directly from their handle, not just your brand account. So it's a powerful way to borrow their authority, and Google just made it easier to execute. You can now search for YouTube creators not just by keyword, but filtered by subscriber count, average views, location, and even contact availability. Plus, there's now a centralized hub to email them directly. With creator-led programs expected to grow in 2026, use these filters to find creators who match your location and niche specifically, rather than just casting a wide net. Switching gears to strategy, a new report suggests that for 2026, content curation is the most vital strategy for customer retention. The data is staggering. 73% of Gen Z and 67% of millennials say social media is their primary source for discovering new products. But here's the kicker. 75% of shoppers say that the ability to narrow choices strengthens their confidence in their purchasing decision. So what's the takeaway here? Well, that less is more. Stop overwhelming your audience. Focus on curating specific product selections to improve the shopping experience and drive loyalty. Next up, Reddit is going all in on ad performance. They've launched Max Campaigns, an automated format for traffic and conversions. The results are real. Bricks Running tested the beta and saw a 37% decrease in cost per click and 27% more clicks in just 21 days. Reddit's VP of Ad Product said, "We're not just making ad management faster, we're making it smarter." This is currently in beta, but if you can get access, now is the time to test it before the costs equalize with other platforms. Next up, we have two massive updates from Instagram. First, the tactical news. Instagram is officially announcing that it's limiting hashtags to 5 per post. They stated that fewer targeted tags improve performance better than generic ones. And second, the strategic news. The head of Instagram, Adam Mosseri, warned that authenticity is becoming infinitely reproducible due to AI. He noted that because AI can basically replicate anyone's work and can produce polished content, creators are actually shifting to less polished content in order to combat these AI fakes. So, what's the key takeaway here for Instagram? Ditch the 30 hashtags, pick 5 relevant ones, and start focusing on content that feels raw and human to cut through the AI noise. Quick update for local businesses, you can now run demand gen campaigns on Google Maps. This allows you to prioritize intent-driven placements. So if you have a physical store, turn this on to catch people while they're actively navigating. And for our last story, let's cover a massive rumor reported by The Information. OpenAI is reportedly looking to buy Pinterest. The goal? To acquire Pinterest's massive dataset of human-curated product searches from its 600 million monthly users. This would help OpenAI turn ChatGPT into a shopping powerhouse. If this acquisition happens, your Pinterest SEO strategy becomes your AI strategy, essentially. So keep your Pinterest boards active. That data might soon be powering the world's biggest AI. This is a lot to digest, so here's a recap of your homework for this week. Make sure to visit our blog covering this week's news so you can find a link on where you can download the full AI search study. You'll discover more insights about how consumers are interacting with AI answers and traditional search, which could impact your strategy. For ads, if you're B2C, try to get into Reddit Max Beta, and if you have physical stores, try the new Google Maps Demand Gen ads. Make sure you're auditing your site for any best of posts that may have been hit by the Google update, and don't forget to update your Instagram strategy. Remember, 5 hashtags only. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.